Have you been following any of the assassination stuff?
No.
Did you watch any of the lady this morning?
No. Oh, Chloe?
No. Kimberly Cheadle.
No.
Did you know that Joe Biden pulled out?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right.
I think I sent you the letter that I saw. Right. It was pretty short.
Was it a video?
No, it was just a piece of white paper with some words on it.
Oh shit! My mom's calling me because I pocket dialed her. Have you seen this?
Huh?
Have you seen this?
Oh. No.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
The green screen?
How can you tell?
How can you not?
God, you're good. Okay, ready?
My fellow Americans, I want to take a moment to address some of the hateful shit you've been talking about me. Maybe you said I'm suffering from green worms, that I have applesauce for brains. Well, there it is. Fuck you. You're all a bunch of faggots. End of the line. So enjoy President Cackles or President Booty Juice. I really don't give two fucks anymore. Biden out. My fellow Americans.
You hadn't seen that?
No, it's good.
That is good, right?
It's pretty funny. I knew it wasn't even real before you played it.
How do you know? What do you see? To help a brother out.
There's no separation between his shoulders and the screen behind him. It's weird. But there is separation between the desk and the desk.
I saw another one this morning. It's a good thing I always go to the comments. It was Elon Musk saying we're living in a simulation and that our consciousness has been sucked up into a computer using electromagnetic blah, blah, blah. And it started in 2020. And I read and I was like, wow, I can't believe Elon said all this. And then someone in the comments is like, it's so obvious it's not Elon because Elon stutters. As soon as I read that, I'm like, oh yeah, because the AI wasn't doing the stuttering. No, he stutters a lot.
Yeah. Like Brian.
Brian who?
Brian Friend.
Oh. Speaking of which,
in between.
Speaking of which, this year we're gonna have John Young do Crash Crucible.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm only working with senior analysts.
Is it because he needs something to do while he's waiting for the baby to come out?
John Young? No, he's just the best guy for the job. I think last year we used Brian, and this year we're upgrading to John Young.
I'll never forget Brian jumping up from the table where he was supposed to be doing his job and trying to correct an athlete on the floor for the way that they were moving.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Did you not see that? And he gets up from the commentator's desk. It's like, what are you doing?
Oh, please. Hey, speaking of which, I haven't heard from Patrick Clark in a long time.
I think he's deployed. When I was in Vegas, he texted me saying that he was in Chicago on a deployment party or something, which means, I don't know. I didn't know they had deployment parties.
But when Caleb was deployed, we saw more of them.
I don't know. Maybe he forgot his cell phone. Could you imagine doing that? You know when you go to the grocery store or something and you just forget your phone? Imagine that, but you like left the country.
Oh shit! I'd get a new one. Athlete announcement: Wadapalooza.
Yeah, what's up with this?
In 18 minutes.
2 waiting, and the other 100 and some are here.
What about this right here? How come there's 2 announcements?
They're scheduled for different days, homie. They're a week apart.
Ah.
Remember when you ran media at CrossFit?
Ah. No.
Dude, I have been collecting, and you don't know this, every single time that you've said something about technology, and it's just completely crazy. Like, fucking Roadcaster. I got this new drone, and it's
Sevan, look up Pat Fallon. Go back to guarding Doritos.
I heard you talk about that today.
Oh.
Hey, when I was wrestling in high school,
I
had to cut weight. There was, and my buddies will still tell me about this to this day. Like, hey, remember when you were cutting weight and you ate an entire bag of Doritos, but you didn't swallow it? I would eat a chip, I would chew it, and I would spit it onto a plate because it would keep you from gaining weight. So there was this big ass. And then his dad came into the basement. He looked at the table. He goes, "What the fuck did you do to the Doritos?" It's like a baby bird plate of food.
So you were just getting. I wonder if there's a chip you could make that's just salt, but it didn't have any calories. If there's some hard substance you could chew. That's $1 billion.
That's like gum.
That's like $1 billion idea.
Do you know Quench gum?
Is that when you bite the middle and some shit comes out of the middle?
That's a gusher, I think.
Oh, they had a different name when I was a kid. It was like Jules or something. The explosion in your mouth.
It's like that's a gusher.
I know. I think they call it a gusher
these days. They used to be good. Gushers now suck. It's like
all those gum. Oh, Chules. Was it Chules? All those gums don't last very long. Damn, where is that gum? It was a square. It was the shape. Oh yeah, Chules. Is that what it did? It explode in your mouth? It was the same shape as a Hall's Mentholyptus.
What's a what?
Do you know what a Hall's is? A Hall's cough drop?
Yeah, cough drop, yeah.
It's like square.
I've never heard of a mentholyptus.
Oh, Hall's Mentholyptus. Hey, did you watch Dave's live show?
Yeah, I commented on there saying that
you
wouldn't know how to bring up comments like this, and then he proved me right when he read my comment and didn't bring it up.
Did he not figure out how to bring it up?
No, he didn't. I think it was funny.
I could tell he was I don't know if I was going to call in just so I could see him pick up the phone, look at it, and put it down. That was my plan. But then I felt bad because I could tell like he was getting sensory overload by all the comments.
I was going to call him too.
Oh, wow.
And then I didn't because I think I noticed the same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it would have been like too much.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Not the first time he's doing it. Like, I don't know. Imagine the first time you went live if he messed with you like that.
Oh, God. Well, he messed with.
I'm
doing the show right now. Can I talk to you when I'm done with my show? It'll be like 15 minutes.
Ken Walters. Andrew really knows juice, CrossFit, and movies. That's about right.
How's your Ricky Garrard piece doing?
Incredible.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got on the back end, it's got 7,000 something views already.
Wow.
7.4.
Wow. I saw the YouTube clip you made. You brought up the old the juicing with him.
Yeah. I asked him what that stuff was. He goes, "What's that thing that your brother gave you?"
Oh, what did he say?
Beetroot juice.
Oh, that's all that was?
Yeah.
Do you believe him?
Yeah. It's you know the crazy irony of this is so weird. I was listening to this book actually, completely non-CrossFit related book.
Dude, that video has 116 comments already. Holy shit. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. You're reading what book?
It's just a book on, I don't even know what the book's on, but I'm listening to it. It's not CrossFit related. And they're talking about beetroot juice in it and how it's got aerobic enhancing capabilities. And this is 3 days after Ricky brought that up. I'm like, I never heard of beetroot juice before. And now I'm like, oh, we're in the simulation. It's
Oh, because then you spotted it in your book.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sorry, I'm distracted. The boys have entered. They want to do something.
No, I'm just sitting.
Okay. You chill.
Okay, I'll chill.
Everyone be chill. Why are you touching that plug, Avi?
I'm connecting the headphones.
Oh.
Hey, dude, when you get to the 16 or 19-minute mark in that video, I think you're going to really like it.
16 minute? 19?
At 19. And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you get there.
Wow, Ricky looks huge.
Yeah, he looks great.
Wow.
You know what's crazy is he looks different than he used to.
Like better?
I think he looks equally the same. What's the word? Aesthetically?
Yeah.
He looks phenomenal in both of them, but he's got a little bit more power lifter to him these days. And he's got a little bit more surfer dude from former days.
That's cool.
Who's the chick in the back with the sports bra on? That's barely covering her.
That's Scuds.
Oh. Is that her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Did you notice his quads?
What about him?
Did you notice how big they are? You can't tell here, but if you noticed him, you'd have noticed him.
Oh, no, I didn't notice him.
Heather, I take beet juice an hour before I go on my runs. It works well.
That's what he was taking.
I feel like Sevan is the walrus man in Tusk, and Greg is the scientist man.
Dude, have you seen that movie?
No.
You'll lose your mind if you watch that movie.
So Prestige and Tusk?
No, don't watch it.
Don't.
I recommend movies that I know you're not going to get pissed off at me for watching. And if you watch Tusk, you'll be pissed, but it will change your life.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm for sure watching it.
Why
Jake,
are
what do
you
you
laughing?
think?
I'm for sure watching it.
Can I watch it with you?
No, quiet.
You just won't believe that it's a movie that people actually put effort into as you're watching it. You won't believe it's happening. It's crazy.
Is that a bad thing if I'm like Tusk?
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
great. There was a screenshot you shared with us today. Can I go ahead and bring that up?
Yeah. Usually, yeah.
It was
Is it the Joe Biden letter that I sent?
no.
Yeah, I say probably don't bring that one up.
It was the Podium's YouTube channel.
Oh, sure, yeah. Hey, dude, I was getting into it. There will be days where I'll just pick somebody that I want to chat with, and I was chatting with somebody, Messenger, and they didn't understand the concept that they're not paying for marketing. I compare it to like billboards, right? Like if I spend $50,000 and put a billboard up of BIRTHFIT training, like people drive by it and they see it, right?
Yeah.
And they're trying to say it's legitimately the same thing. They're just paying for eyeballs. And I go, they are not. They're non-organically inflating a number that means nothing to nobody. And at the very minimum, if you want to take it that route, they spent $100 so that I would talk about it. And then it's getting eyeballs. And they should say thank you.
Oh. I like that. How do I find that? Put in a summer to die for?
3, 2, 1 podium.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, this is really bizarre. So we were discussing this today. We are all kind of Andrew leads the way on educating. He teaches a small class every single day for 5 to 15 minutes to a group of us on things to look at YouTube. This is so bizarre. This is Podium. It's a supplement brand.
Yes, sir.
It's a supplement brand that a lot of athletes take it, right?
Yes, sir.
So they have a YouTube channel and they put up a video here, and it claims the video has 421,000 views in 11 days.
Now, the crazy thing about it is for about 7 days, it had a couple hundred views. And this is after the Buttery Bros had shared it, and this Evan Man had shared it. Meme for Time had shared it. And those are all the accounts that are linked with the people in this video.
How could a video that has 421,000 views only have 18 comments? Oh, you even said it. 240. So in the last 200,000 views, it's only put on 9 comments.
Because they're not real people.
So someone bought views for the look. This channel has 3,068 views.
You want another metric? Click on the channel. Click on Podium.
Just
like go there, yeah, and then click on the videos. And then go to the third video in Justin Matt Tell-All. That's got 210,000 views, and this is kind of the baseline for a video like this. It's got half as many views, but it's got 187 comments. And you would figure on a video like that, it should be able to gather about that many comments if it's got twice as many views.
And you would put, if you had 400,000 views, you'd put on at least 1,000 subscribers.
Yes. And they were adding subscribers actually, though, from what I could tell.
This is
so. But also, you watch that video, and I just don't know. I just don't know what they were thinking, right? Because I understand the concept of it. They're making a Podium video, but once you get past 3 minutes of it, they repeat the same thing for about 3 minutes. they just keep on dying over and over again in this fake thing. And it's like, this is the least engaging moment in a video I've ever seen in my life. Everyone's going to turn it off.
How sure are you that they bought the views?
100% sure.
And
And I'm never 100% sure.
But someone else could have, because you don't believe in 10, and someone else could have bought the views for them. Theoretically.
Yeah. Like I could do it.
So maybe they didn't do it.
The person who I was going back and forth with in the messenger was like, this is a slight on the Buttery Bros. And I go, no, that's why I tagged Podium, because I don't know who runs Podium's page. And
It's
also,
not a slight on the Buttery Bros at all.
It's not a slight on them at all.
Well, do you think buying views is wrong?
Depends. What's the purpose behind it?
So like if you're buying Instagram, if you're buying Instagram followers and then you're telling your sponsors, hey, I have 300,000 Instagram followers when you only have 10,000, there's something disingenuous about that. And that almost seems illegal. Like you're selling someone something that's a lie, right? It's like you're lying to them. You're misrepresenting the product. You're telling them you sold them a dozen eggs and they get home and there's one.
Yes.
Right. So but if Podium is a company that's trying to sell product, and this is one of their let's say this is a commercial, then buying views would be just a way. What's the point of buying views? What is that? Is that supposed to like?
Well, literally, it gets me to talk about it. Maybe somebody sees it and they watch it because they assume it's good, but it's not good.
But does it help for the algorithm?
No, it doesn't. It actually hurts it. It hurts it really bad. Because
so why would you buy?
Viewer gets on there for 30 seconds and gets off.
Well, I feel like you're being facetious then when you say they would just do it to get you to talk about it. Why wouldn't they just send it to you and be like, Hiller, will you make fun of our video? I mean, do you really think that someone would buy a shitload of views just as like cheese to get you to come out?
Oh, no.
Okay.
But I'm saying that they should have looked at it that way if they haven't yet. Hey, dude, I think I've told you this before. If you
I see what you're saying.
Good.
I see what you're saying. You're saying to help mitigate the stress of being caught for lying. I mean, would you say this is lying? How are you supposed to trust what's in their product? Or
it's certainly lying. It's the steroids thing, right?
Yeah.
This is my world, YouTube.
They took steroids.
And someone might look at it and go, wow, 422. And then other people know it for what it is. They can just look at the person and go, yeah, your shoulders are way bigger than they should be. I'm not gonna do your workout program.
Just to be completely clear too, in my opinion, I bet you Matt has no idea. Because this is Matt's company, right?
He has no idea about a lot of things.
Yeah, I don't think Matt has any idea. I bet you he wouldn't like this.
I bet he doesn't even understand. I bet he gets all caught up in the fact that it's got this negative air about it. He's like, oh no, what did I do now? Oh.
Dangaro, what if someone uses steroids to stay alive and relevant? I understand taking steroids to stay alive and relevant, but what you're saying is like their product was losing sales, so this was a desperate attempt to keep the product alive by buying views. I'm not sure I understand the metaphor, but I want to. If you're paid to grow a YouTube channel and then you are judged by constant growth, and if they're bad at their job, it's a way to keep their job. Yeah, but wouldn't someone notice? Who wouldn't their boss notice?
If you put Lord of the Rings onto YouTube, it's going to get hundreds of millions of views, right?
Right.
Because it's a good movie that people watch all the way through. If you put out Sharknado and it does jack shit, it's because it's not a good movie and no one wanted to watch it. But
let's say you were, let me shift this to this. Let's say you were Heber and Mars and you made this and they didn't tell you they were going to buy views. Would you be pissed? Would you be like, hey man, now some of that shit got on me. It would be like if Ricky popped for steroids again, then people would accuse Alex of it. And Alex would be like, dude.
Oh, wow. You're saying Podium hired the Buttery Bros and then they boosted their video
without telling them. And now this shit is on them because because, you know, some people are saying, hey, you're disparaging Heber and Mars. What they really mean is that Podium's disparaging Heber and Mars.
Yes. But also that video is not good. I
like the slow-mo with the hot blonde chick.
It was good for about that up till that point, maybe 30 seconds after. And then it completely lost its way. And I don't even understand the point of it. It'd be a great Instagram reel is what I was thinking. Like make it a minute 20. It's got a minute and 20 seconds worth of stuff to it.
I honestly didn't know Heber was allowed to make things with titties, to be honest with you. I'm serious.
Why? Oh, is he Mormon?
He's just like pretty straight. He's straight-laced.
This chick only had like a couple thousand followers on Instagram. I expected way more.
Why is that guy drooling?
Because he's into her. It's like an 80s thing, I bet, right?
Is that because he wants to eat her pussy? He's drooling because...
Dude, I hate that mustache. It's the thickest looking thing I've ever seen.
I love that mustache.
It's so thick.
Hey, is that why he's drooling? He's salivating because he wants to eat her?
I mean, sure.
My dog salivates when it wants to eat stuff.
When I see pimples get popped, I start salivating.
Wow.
But I want nothing to do with it in my mouth.
I'm just trying. My God, Sevi. Listen, I'm just trying to figure it out.
That is interesting. I never thought about that.
Yeah. This could be a great. We should do a pod. We could do a whole podcast on that video.
I think Lauren Khalil plays this witch-looking thing that says "change" 15 times, and that's the part where I get completely lost in it. It's like, stop doing this.
Lauren Khalil's in there.
Yeah, you didn't even get that far.
No, I did not. Only trying for views. Fraser, Natty, or not release.
Oh, that would murder. That's a 100,000 view video. I wonder if I can get him to do it with me. I've asked him to do videos. He doesn't say yes.
A Natty or not featuring Matt Fraser with starring Matt Fraser.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get an athlete announcement any second now.
Is it not on yet?
I don't think so.
Oh wow. So what do we do?
Oh, it is on. Okay.
What do we say? Go watch this.
Yeah, go to Coffee Pods and Wads and guess who they're going to announce as the new athlete while Hiller and I take this conversation about why that guy's drooling offline. Any final words, Hiller?
No. We got more people watching than Dave did.
Oh, good. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And we'll be back someday soon.
Hey guys, go watch this thing.
Yeah.
Just do it. Right? For 30 seconds. That's it. I mean, and it's even better if you watch it for more, but go click on, check it out, go do something else.
Coffee, Pods, and Wads.
This test finds all 8 athletes working
Bye-bye.
together in some form or fashion.